This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
First play, Watson to the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Watson looking left side and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Watson. There's Chris Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's Tyler Newsome now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Gano's kick is good, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 16 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
Now it's Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Watson looks to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Watson. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Watson. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Olave over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Deshaun Watson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start with the option. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. pass caught by Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 42-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. This one to Bourne out on the left side.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25.
Holding. Receiving.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Gano for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here's Tyler Newsome now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Going to run again here with Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a give here to Pollard.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
Back deep, Greg Ward.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Around 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw here.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught by Jones.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll look to throw. Man open, here is Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He gets it to Thomas.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
Come on, man. Set the tone. You better do something.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the...
Touchdown! Julio Jones. 32 yards.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Commanders back out late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. That's caught by Montgomery.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will close the gap down to 14. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The drive will start with an option going left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He's got a man, complete.
And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Getting in there and finishing the play off was Myjai Sanders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
He'll drop to throw. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
On the return is Ward.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson buying time to his left. Gets past one man, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second down, here's an option right. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Here's Watson. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Watson.
Olave holds it in. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Watson off play action. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Watson.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson.
Touchdown, Washington. Juwan Johnson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll look to throw. This complete to Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Yeah, good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding Bourne here over the middle.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Second and long.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Gano's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. I call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw here. Jones has it. Always got some breathing room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Charles, you think about this victory, pretty